Thank you.
In this house, 57 Sadi, when I bought this house, I didn't have electricity one day, in fact twice for 24 hours. And then we decided that we will find a solution. On solar energy, my research has been continuing since 1980s, and we have in-depth knowledge of this subject. And now, using off-shelf technology, we can provide a load shedding free systems for houses, for communities, for tube wells, for everything. And it is affordable, cost effective. And I'm very glad to mention that the almost largest bank, UBL, has joined in financing interest free for 6 months to small consumers who needs only one fan and 2 lights, or smaller systems.
Okay. Since now we are working with the hybrid systems in your house, I see you are using energy efficient gadgets like LED lights and DC fans. Can you explain the benefits of LED lights and DC fans as compared to the conventional gadgets?
Okay, the normal AC fan which we use in our house, it uses 120 to 150 watts of electricity. Some manufacturers make very good fans which may consume as little as 80 watts, but mostly when a fan gets old, it starts consuming more and more energy. What we are replacing it is with a 25 to 30 watt DC fan, which will consume only 25 to 30 watts of electricity compared to 100 to 150 watts of electricity. And LED light, if you take a house which has multiple fixtures like tube lights or convention bulbs or energy saver, and you take an average, each point we are consuming between 40 to 60 watts of electricity. If we change it to, we can change it with 7 watt LED, which will replace this, and we have about 80%, 87% saving in some cases. I think most of the people who can afford, they are already using some kind of UPS system where they have to replace batteries every 1 year or 2 years. In my experience, in my house, they didn't last for 1 week. So if we have a good UPS system, almost in the same cost, they can have fans and lights. And depending on what is the affordability, you can increase and add the systems because it is modular, and you can continue adding. If you have, say, 3 fans and 4 or 5 lights, then you can switch on some lights and fans. Or you can add for TV, you can add for fridge, you can add for water pump, you can add for computer.
Have you encountered any problem by adopting these alternate means in Pakistan?
For me, because I am a specialist in this field, I won't have a problem. But with the proper training and technology transfer, it will, nobody should have a problem. And we have trained, we are transferring technology. There will be trained teams going everywhere. They will be located in every zone. So I don't foresee any major problem.
How do you see the support of the government and the Alternate Energy Board in this regard?
I think this is beyond the scope of a technical person like me to make any comments on this. We know our government, we lived and grew up in this country, so let us not discuss this point at this forum. ये मेरा घर है डिफेंस में 57 शादी पे, और जब ये मैंने ख़रीदा तो मुझे ये पता